I don't want Australia to become like Britain has.
The high trust society that we had has been destroyed, and our rape gang report, I think, is worth reading because it goes into all the reasons why we've had these rape gangs, which our establishment has clearly turned a blind eye to.
So are you actually talking about Islam itself and the
Islam is a big problem.
Well, that's why I'm standing up and speaking out against, because I don't want Australia to become like Britain has.
Our rape gang inquiry report will be released in the coming days. It will change Britain for good. How many known foreign rapists per town, per region? Will they publish a breakdown of the immigration status of those involved?
Mr. Jenrick was a member of the Tories, serving as Immigration Minister.
We cannot risk becoming a magnet for the millions of people who are displaced and seeking better economic prospects.
He defected to Reform earlier this year.
I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, right? You were in the Parliament as the Immigration Minister, weren't you? For 13 months?
That's right.
Do you take responsibility for this? The high intake?
Yes, I take responsibility for my part in it 100%. I walked through the door of the Home Office, our immigration department, and it was a total bin fire. Everything was out of control. The government had created a system where there were no rules. Look, this is what we would call in the UK a rotten borough. This is a borough where everything in politics has gone wrong.
You're talking about
That's
Islam.
right.
It has to be Islam, because
That's right.
all I see walking the streets here is women fully covered in the niqab or burqa, not showing the face, nothing. I was shocked.
Ethnic minorities make up 65% of the population here, with nearly half of all residents born outside of Britain.
It's definitely not Britain, is it? It's
No, you've got some parts of the country now
but you think that you're
where
in another
people are
country.
almost living different, like parallel lives to the rest of us, where English is barely spoken.
Do you honestly think that you can stop this from continually in the UK? To me, it looks so really entrenched here.
Well, that's the thing, my message to you is don't wait, get on with this, because obviously the longer that it happens, the more people you bring into the country from cultures that are different to our own, the harder it is to tackle this.
It's been really good to come over here on this trip and see what's happening, because it's really making me determined. I was determined beforehand, but more so now, because seeing what's happened here, I'm going to fight it.
Good.
I'm going to fight it. I'm not going to have it happen in Australia. Yeah. And I've got to convince the Australian people, we either stand up now, or this is what you're going to get.
How have you ended up with Pakistanis, Somalis, all of these African problems with violent Africans?
Well, it started in 1973 with Gough Whitlam. So they opened it up and got rid of the White Australia policy. Then they started bringing in the different migrants. And a lot of them couldn't speak English, but they learned to speak English. But over the decades, as the governments have changed and different people they've brought in, and a lot of people come into Australia purely for the welfare system.
But how do you prevent the demographical change?
I've said it, because I'll stop people coming in from radical Islamic countries, and I'll ban the burqa.
So you've got many Muslims in your country who are reliant on the state.
You've got about 4%.
You've got 4%?
Yeah, so they do breed. They are having children, because you know what? In the Quran it says Allah will provide. Well, the Allah
is the government of Australia.
Correct.
It's all the people going to work every day.
Well, guess what? I've had enough.
We're going to go for a walk tomorrow. I'll show you my town, where I was born, the town that I love.
Yeah.
It's now got, when I was born, we had one mosque, we've now got 45. The town's gone. It's finished.
It's Robinson's promised tour of Luton, whose white British population has halved in the last 20 years.
What I've always tried to warn people is Luton is a blueprint for the rest of the UK.
Yeah.
It's for the rest of the country.
I hate seeing the burqa. These women covered up. I can't stand it.
From this point, every shop, every business, every home, everything is Muslim.
No, I don't want this happening in Australia. Oh,
When this is, no, it's going to happen. No, it's happening.
Yeah.
The thing is, unless you address the immigration, unless you put a hole in it, unless you stop the spread,
and ban the burqa.
ban the niqab,
Yeah,
ban the
niqab.
full face cover.
Yep, I totally agree. The red hair will draw the attention, don't worry, and they won't know who's this redhead.
this
We don't
redhead?
have redheads here.
But Pauline has also played her part, telling us she deliberately wore a sleeveless dress into this conservative Muslim area.
I'm in Luton Town Centre with Pauline Hanson, about to take her for a walk through my town. Are you ready, Pauline?
Ready? Ready, Pauline? No, well, yes, I'm in your house.
What's that, mate?
No one wants you round here, Chris.
What'd you say? Where are you from?
You're a dickhead, mate.
All the what
You're
rounds?
lucky I don't knock you the fuck
You're not
out
going to, are you?
right now,
Go on then, go on
You
then.
ain't wanted
Go
round
on
here,
then,
bro. Fuck,
go on
what are you
then.
doing round here, you dickhead?
It's my town, bro.
Your
It's my town.
Your
It's my town.
Ain't your fucking
It's my
town.
hometown.
We don't want you round
Where are
here,
you
bro.
from?
You're a racist.
Where are you
You're
from?
a racist, bro.
Take your shit hair and fuck off. You ain't going to do shit, you little mug. Right, sorry, Pauline. Come and question me, bruv. Come and question me, bruv.
If you
Sorry,
want to call that a monoculture, fine. Because there are things that are absolutely explicit in other cultures which are anathema and untenable in Australia. Where do we see that in its most explicit form? At Bondi Beach. Those murderers didn't believe they were doing something wrong. They believed that they were instructed by their faith, I presume, and that is untenable.
Less than a week after joining One Nation, the Bondi killings affirmed his decision.
Have you changed your position on Islam?
Yes, I have. Bondi changed it for me.
You were very moderate about this before.
Yeah, look, what's moderate is when they're not of the opinion that I'm somehow a lesser person or that they have some inherent God-given duty to hurt me. And if people say, well, that's, we've got to allow every
Changed
culture.
your position.
You know what? I'll give you nothing. You know who else is changing their position, but just keep this to yourself. Voters. They change their position. Otherwise, you wouldn't bother having elections because I'd all vote
I
the
don't
same.
know everything. I'll be the first one to admit it. Why am I here? Because I care about my country. I may do things differently. I'm not the polished politician. I'm not the, the regimented politician giving you the straight answers like everyone, or half of them can't even answer your question anyway. They don't want to. But at least I'll answer your questions. You may not like what I have to say, but whenever new job you go into, you learn. But you hit the ground running, and we're going to hit the ground running. I'm in fear of what's happening. I put my head on the chopping block all the time, and I stand up against the establishment, and I say what's really on my mind. And I know every time the backlash that I might get from the media, from the aggressors, from the woke, all these ones that are out there who are ready to have a go at me. And I'm putting myself out there and I'm saying to the people, well, this is what you're going to get.